Hi, Corey. My name is Stephen Thetford, and I was a judge at the Texas PPA print competition that was held a few days ago at Summerfest. And we want to take a few moments here and look at the positives and the negatives of the image that you submitted, entitled Baby's Got My Blue Eyes. The image scored a 78 in the above average category there at the competition. So let's take a look at the image and maybe get some ideas about what we can do going forward. So first of all, let me congratulate you. The image is technically very, very well done. Exposure seems to be dead on. I love the shallow depth of field that you've chosen to show to separate the small, looks like an ostrich chick from the background. Very well done. The sharpness carries through all the way around on the small feathers or hair feathers to be at some point. Very well done technically. Uh, our eye does go to not only what you have told us in the title about the blue eye, but also in the image itself. So all this is carried out very well, even the composition and the placement of the eye in the upper right third. Very, very well done. So what are the weaknesses then, perhaps, that kept it out of the upper categories? First of all, probably one of the most important things in the 12 elements is, in fact, the impact. And so while this image does have interest, it probably lacks just the impact that would carry it into those upper categories. The lighting seems to be just a little flat on it. I understand by looking in the eye itself and seeing the reflection, it probably was illuminated with a sunset or a bright sky in the far distance. So I understand that the lighting was fairly flat, but that also perhaps uh, challenged the interest and the impact by being somewhat flat lit. The storytelling, uh, you have helped us with drawing our attention to the blue eye. Uh, However, the impact probably falls short in that there's not a whole lot of storytelling that goes along with this image, even though it's a very well done exposure of a cute little animal. There's just not a whole lot of storytelling that goes along with this. So what could we do to perhaps gain an extra few points on this image? Well, first of all, maybe to separate the bird a little more from the background. You've done a great job with the selective focus on it. However, basically the bird uh, and the background are in similar values. We have both the lighter and the mid-tones in the background. It's different colors, no doubt, but there's still not a whole lot of distinction there. Perhaps something that would separate just a little more the background, bring the bird a little more forward, a little more 3D there would help a point or so. And also perhaps maybe a little tighter crop. We've got a lot of neck area down here. Um, and although that's interesting about uh, what the birds look like, it's not necessarily holding our focus and attention directly into the blue eye. So perhaps a couple of those things would increase the original impact of the image, which in my opinion is probably the thing that is lacking the most. Great capture, interesting subject, but it just didn't have the impact to move the judges over into the merit category. But you are in the above average category, so keep that in mind and take heart in that. This was by the score was indicated that this is above average for a professional photographer. So congratulations on that. I encourage you to continue to enter, continue to grow in your photographic skills. Just a reminder, the PPAs, a print competition, the IPC, the deadlines are coming up really quickly. I believe the 18th of this month of July, and for the no penalty uh, entering deadline, and then the 1st of August with a additional fee there. So I encourage you to maybe look at some changes here, and then continue on with it. And the best of luck in your print competition. And once again, thank you for entering TPPA, and thank you for listening.